Let's look at these pictures. In every picture, you will see that there are two persons, A and B. A is your friend. You know him very well. And B isn't your friend. B is my friend. So now you are interested in B and you are asking me something about B. That's over here. How tall B is. So how can I tell you how tall B is? By referring to A. So I can see they are equal in heights. So I can answer how tall B is. B is as tall as A. B is as tall as A. As tall as A. Now here A and B, you know that A has 1 crore rupees asset. His wealth is 1 crore rupees and B's wealth is 1.1 crore rupees. But you don't know anything about B. So I can tell you how rich B is. How rich B is? B is as rich as A. As rich as A. Now here you wanted to know how old B is. So here A is 35 years old and I know that B is 34 years old. So I can say B is as old as A. As old as A. Now you know A's house, how big it is. And I know about B's house. Now I can tell you about B's house by referring to A's house. How big is B's house? So I can tell you B's house is as big as A's house. As big as A's house. So now friends, you will see that as, and as. And in between this, you will see that tall, rich, old and big. So these are all adjectives. Here we are referring something to the other by using as, and adjective. So this is nothing but degree of adjective and this is nothing but positive degree. This is nothing but positive degree. Suppose B is not tall, B is short here, and you can say now B is not as tall as. So you can say over here B is not as tall as A. Here also you can say B is not as rich as A. B is not as old as A. And B's house is not as big as A's house. You can also have this positive degree saying that so as. B is not so tall as A. B is not so tall as A. You can say B is not so rich as A. B is not so old as A. B's house is not so big as A. So this is in negation. In negative sense, we can use so as, and in positive sense as. Now let's compare these pictures. I know about A and you don't know anything about B. But now here you are asking. Now here you are asking me how tall B is. Now I can say that B is taller than A. B is taller than A. In the next example, richness. A has 1 crore and B has 2 crores. So now you can ask me how rich B is. So I will tell you B is richer than A. B is richer than A. In this case, how old B is? A is 35 years old and B is 65-year-old. So B is older than A. Now how big B's house is? Certainly B's house is bigger than A's house. Bigger than. B's house is bigger than A's house. In order to compare A and B, I just attached here ER to this adjective and used than, taller than. Here ER, richer than, older than, and bigger than. So adjectives take ER and they are followed by than in comparative degree. So this comparative degree has ER to the adjectives and they are followed by than. So this is called as comparative degree of adjectives. But friends, here not all the adjectives take ER. Not all the adjectives take ER. There are some adjectives which have some other form. And now let us see all such adjectives which don't take ER. How to go? By train or car? Let's go by train. It's cheaper. So here ER has come to this adjective. Now don't go by car. It is more expensive. Expensive is an adjective and it has come with this more. More expensive. Now let's study this example. The exam was more difficult than was expected. The exam was more difficult than we expected. Now here difficult is an adjective. Now it is coming with more difficult than we expected. He is more comfortable here. Comfortable is an adjective coming with more. It is not more important. Important is an adjective coming with more. Now compare these expensive, difficult, comfortable and important with cheaper. Now cheaper is a short word and expensive is a bigger word. Difficult is a bigger word. Comfortable is a bigger word. Important is a bigger word. In appropriate terms, I would say that expensive has more syllables. Difficult has more syllables. Comfortable has more syllables. Important has more syllables. So wherever there are few syllables, their adjective takes ER. So adjectives with more syllables take more. Adjectives with few syllables take ER. This is how two comparatives are used to say how one thing is dependent on the other. The sooner, the better. Here, sooner and better. Two comparatives are used over here to say how one thing is dependent on the other. The warmer the weather, the better I feel. Warmer and better. But we have taken the before this. Remember, sooner, before sooner we have taken the, better the, warmer the, better the. The warmer the weather, the better I feel. Feeling better is dependent on weather should be warm. The younger you are, the easier it is to learn. Younger and easier, and it has come with the. The sooner we leave, the sooner we will arrive. The more electricity you use, the higher your bill will be. The bigger, the better. So here two comparatives are used with the to convey how one thing is dependent on the other.